Yo, what up guys, that's TG Subdeck Gamer. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 point guards in my opinion for the upcoming 2012-2013 season. But before I do so, I want to quickly let you guys know that this is an online ranked game match. I'm running with the Los Angeles Clippers and my opponent is running with the New York Knicks. On another note, I'm working on a special video. Not going to tell you guys what it is. It's going to be a surprise, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Anyways, that being said, let's start talking about the top 5 point guards in my opinion for the upcoming season. So we're going to be having some amazing point guards this season. They're going to be running the court, getting their assists, scoring their baskets, facilitating the ball in the court, and doing their thing. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having one of the best point guards this season, Derrick Rose, due to his torn ACL injury. Now, not to be biased, but I would rate him pretty high. But he is injured, and it'd be unfair for me to rate him that high in this category of elite point guards when he's recovering from an ACL injury. I made a video in the past discussing is he going to come back to the same way he used to play. We're not sure, but he's not going to be playing for the majority of the season. To be fair, I'm only going to be talking about the top 5 point guards beside Derrick Rose. So let's start this off. So we're going to be starting off with 2 honorable mentions before we mention the top 5 elite point guards of the NBA. So at 7, or honorable mention number 1, it's going to be Kyrie Irving. This guy going to be a sophomore in the NBA, had a phenomenal season his rookie year, and honestly this guy is going to step it up even more, possibly be one of the leading assist players in the NBA this season, definitely going to be up and scoring for the point guard category. Kyrie Irving, the point guard of the future, mark my words, honorable mention number 1. Now, honorable mention number 2 is going to be the Phoenix Suns, just kidding, the Los Angeles Lakers' very own Steve Nash. Now this guy is definitely the oldest one of this batch, but yo, this guy is still one of the greatest point guards of all time, but definitely one of the greatest point guards in the NBA season right now, especially with the Dwight Howard and a Kobe Bryant. This guy is going to be racking up in assists. He's going to be facilitating the ball. Yes, he's not top 5 worthy in my opinion just because of the athleticism and the youth of everyone else, but he's a veteran. He knows how to play the game of basketball, and he definitely deserves to be one of the top 7 point guards in the NBA right now, which is why he is honorable mention number 2. Let's start talking about the top 5 now, starting with number 5. Number 5 in my opinion goes to San Antonio's very own Tony Parker. Now Tony Parker had such an amazing season last year, having those 50-point games. He was in the category for the MVP. Great pickup in fantasy if you had him. Led his team all the way into the playoffs. They did lose to the OKC Thunder, but Tony Parker had a great season, definitely one of the top 5 elite point guards in the NBA, but in my opinion I rate him at number 5 because I don't think he'll do better than last year. He might stay the same or maybe go a step lower, but regardless, top 5 point guards in the NBA, number 5 in my opinion goes to Tony Parker. But remember guys, this is only my opinion. I respect every single one of yours. I hope you can respect mine. Number 4 now. Now the number 4th pick in my opinion for the 4th best point guard in the NBA goes to Oklahoma City's own Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is by far the most dominant point guard in the NBA right now. Derrick Rose is gone, so yes, Russell Westbrook is officially the most dominant point guard who is currently active in the NBA right now. He can do it all. Heck, in 2K12 he windmills from 2 feet away from the basket. It's very annoying, but yes, he is very athletic guys. He can do windmills, he can do it all. He is definitely number 4 in my opinion, but definitely not in the top 3. Let me explain to you why. Now, I'm not trying to hate on Russell Westbrook at all, but the thing about Russell Westbrook is he played shooting guard in college, and when he was assigned to be a point guard in the NBA, he still had that mentality that he's a shooting guard. Let me explain to you now. A lot of people might be thinking, yo, look at Derrick Rose, he shoots a lot too. Look at Derrick Rose's team compared to Russell Westbrook's team. Russell Westbrook has Perkins, he has Serge Ibaka, and of course, Kevin Durant. He has Kevin Durant on his team. Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, okay. Luol Deng, okay, not the best, but alright. and Carlos Boozer. Carlos Boozer. That's who Derrick Rose has on his team. Not trying to put Russell Westbrook down, but when you have that many weapons, shooting that much is just not right. You have Kevin Durant on your team, arguably the greatest scorer in the NBA right now, okay? Right now. And yet you shoot the ball as many times as you do. I remember a game you went 0 for 13. Now, Russell Westbrook has that mentality though. He has that scoring mentality, and I'll give him a lot of props for that, which is why he's number 4, but definitely not the top 3 in my opinion. Now it's time for the top 3 point guards, and number 3 goes to Rajon Rondo, Boston Celtics' very own. This guy had a phenomenal season last year, led the league in assists over Steve Nash. This guy had many triple-doubles, and what a lot of you guys might be saying, yo, this guy deserves to be number 1. Let me explain to you one thing. Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double the entire season. As impressive as a triple-double sounds this season, a player in the past averaged it for the entire season during the Legends time. So much respect to Rajon Rondo. He facilitates like crazy. He finds those weapons, unlike Russell Westbrook. But the thing about him, he does not have that shooting touch as of yet. He'll get that, he is getting that, which is why he's number 3 in my list, and I believe he's going to have a very nice season this year. Now, number 2 on my list is going to be Deron Williams. This guy is definitely a beast and a very underrated point guard. This guy can score any single time he wants. Similar to Kobe Bryant, he can facilitate the ball, he can dribble, he can rebound, he can score, and of course he can pass. The reason he was very underrated is because he was in a horrible team. Now with Gerald Wallace, Joe Johnson, Brook Lopez, and Chris Humphries, this guy is definitely going to be in the playoffs, and he's going to show you what he means. Number 2 goes to Deron Williams. This guy is going to have phenomenal stats. Major pickup for fantasy, guaranteed. And that leaves us with number 1. The number 1 point guard, in my opinion, for this upcoming season is going to be Chris Paul from the Los Angeles Clippers. As you can see, I'm reigning it with him right now. But anyways, Chris Paul definitely gets the number 1 in my opinion. Almost averaged 20 points and 10 assists last season. He was definitely not in his best shape, of course, because of the lockout. He was adjusting to his brand new team. The Clippers have more weapons this season. He's going to be getting a lot of assists. Chris Paul definitely gets number 1 on my list. Great player and much respect. And be sure, I'm going to be having a lot more of these prediction videos for Rookie of the Year, the MVP, the conference standings, playoffs, all that good stuff. But that's it for this video. This guy quit, so that ends the video. But in the comments down below, I want to ask you, who are your top 5 point guards in the NBA, along with 2 or 3 honorable mentions. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Thanks so much, guys. STG, sub the gamer. Have a good one. Peace.